Human brain architecture. Human brain architecture. Human brain is considered as the most advanced brain out of all organisms. So, human brain is it is always in discussion. Human brain is always pioneer. Okay, if someone really wants to do research, then he can do research in human brain. If we see Gita, Gita is a religious book in India. There 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 are 18th chapter, more or less. It also touches human brain. At the end, when we talk about the higher level of science, then if it is not touching human brain, then it will be like it is not the higher level science. So any higher level science, it will touch human brain, that is for guarantee. So human brain, the most advanced brain, the most advanced creativity of God. So out of the brain area, the front brain, okay, frontal or kapal region or agya region, the front brain in the human brain, the front brain, the front brain is the most advanced creativity of God that has ever been created. God has created many things. God has created sun, God has created moon, God has created solar system, so many stars, galaxies, many things. Wherever we see, then we see what is the creativity of the God. If we see sun, then for years and years it is shining, then we call it what a creativity of the God. If we see river, if we see mountain, if we see air, without air we cannot live, then we say what a creativity of a God. But a human, every human is carrying the best creativity of the God that he never thinks about. That is the frontal brain. In brain also, the frontal portion of the brain, that is a separate brain. If you see the kind of brain architecture, the real structure of the brain in photograph, then frontal brain is separate brain at all. Then you have parietal and then occipital and then cerebellum and then temporal brain. Front brain is separate. Altogether it is separate. So front brain of a human, that is nothing but the best creativity of the God. So if you understand this, then the best creativity of the God, the most advanced the most advanced technology possible is with every human being, rather than seeing here and there in their life that a star is so beautiful and galaxy is so beautiful. What a God creativity! The most important creativity of the God, the most kind of pioneer creativity of the God is attached to every human being. Okay, what is the fundamental of the frontal brain that we have seen? Okay, I have some kind of some, I believe this is a uh, uh, power adapter. So this is one complex electronic circuit. Okay, I brought electronic circuit because electronic circuit are considered as the most advanced in a sense of the brain exercise. Can someone design an electronic circuit which is an amplifier and it amplifies the signal, but amplification would depend upon the energy it contains? At least it is not there. So every amplifier, the amplification is same. Predefined amplification is with every amplifier. But this front brain, the amplification factor of the front brain is first of all, it stores energy that is not there anywhere. No one stores energy. full circuit will be energetic. It's not that generally people store energy in capacitor and inductor. So capacitor and inductor, they are meant in any circuit to store energy temporarily. Okay. Then store D store. This is how the circuit works, because if it stores energy, de-store the energy, its resistance keep changing. With this changing of the resistance, people try to achieve so many effects through the electronic circuit. But full electronic circuit, if it starts storing energy, first thing, as per the energy level of this circuit, as per the energy level of the circuit, the amplification factor should also vary. So at one moment there is no amplification factor, but after some moment there is amplification factor of 10. After some moment amplification factor of 100. After some moment amplification factor is of 10,000 or 100,000, 10, 100, 100,000, like that. So this is the most advanced technology that God has ever created. Most advanced to sun, star, galaxy, Milky Way, moon, rivers, air, everything. So any human front brain is the most spectacular or most attractive thing in the world. Okay, so most costly thing, the most, if you go electronic circuit also, circuit to circuit, then it will become costlier and costlier. How much the way it behaves, the circuit behaves, if it is that kind of minute, in the minuteness of the behavior, so it will grow, the cost of the circuit will grow in that fashion. The costliest possible circuit is the front brain, where if electricity comes, like in circuit, electricity comes, then it start storing the energy apart from, in addition to amplification of it. And then amplification will be directly proportional to the energy at that moment. So de-amplification by de-energy, this is what I call it, de-amplification by de-energy. If there is a small energy change, then how much amplification it does, that is dependent upon at what energy level that circuit is. So front brain of a human is considered as the most advanced electronic circuit that God has ever created. Whatever you see, wherever you go, whatever you do, but the best wealth, the most powerful wealth in this nature, God has given to every human being, irrespective of or independent of any partiality. So this is God's creativity. Now, how many humans are there where the front portion is active? Means there is a energy storage, not even a single one. Okay, there is not even a single human exist in this creativity whose frontal brain carries some energy. All energy are in the occipital or cerebrum or temporal brain only, not even in the sahasrara or parietal brain. So parietal brain and front brain are mostly silent. Okay, there is no activity there, only blood vessels are there, blood is going and coming, that is different system, that is circulatory system. We are talking about energy system. There is an energy system in the body. Energy system starts from the lower portion of the backbone, that is called pind, lower portion of the pind, that is called mooladhara. From there, whatever we eat, it generates energy, and that energy flows through from backbone to cerebellum and then temporal and occipital region, and then it should go to the parietal and frontal region. But that energy is not that much that it crosses the back portion. So anyway, we have sensation everywhere, but that energy is not there. What now anyone would ask, how human would behave if he gets energy in the frontal brain? Anyone would ask, right? It means, okay, I don't carry energy in the frontal brain, the vital energy we are talking about. that does the because if it starts doing amplification, then human behavior will be very different. Okay, I did like, okay, this is even small. How many people, if I if I have a torch, I really have a torch. I have a torch and it has a light. Light emanates, it begins from this torch and then it is touching the mobile surface. How many people can see light traveling from this torch till mobile? No one can see because it is that quick. If front person starts running, then you can see that light from there started and then it moved and hit other surface. So no one's front portion actually is active. If sound is coming, then someone can identify that sound started. So it is that quick, not that quick, much quicker to light out. So no one can. Our this brain does not work. This brain does not work. That's why no one can identify that light started. Someone did like this, and light started, and then it is traveling and hitting that. Only they can see the light is coming. Light started glowing, and then suddenly they can see that light is on that side. That's it. How it traveled in between, no one can catch it. That is your front brain is silent. Okay, now I don't know what is the story that how someone can do it, but how the energy can reach to the front brain, that I don't know. Okay, but there would be some signs. What is the nearest signs of the front brain? So Gita, Krishna talks about that where I am. So he says in animal, I am lion. So in among animal, I am lion. Among fish, I am crocodile. Among mountain, among mountain, I am Meru. And among immovable, Achlu, I am Himalaya. Okay. Among river, I am Ganga. So if someone really want to see how frontal brain should be active and how it looks, then he can go to the Uttarakhand and he can see when Ganga origins and what is the behavior of the Ganga it is showing. Or he can see Himalaya, or in Africa, he can go and he can see Mount Meru. I believe this would be difficult, but at least person can watch closely the behavior of lion and behavior of crocodile. Okay, this cannot be seen in television, this cannot be seen in any photograph. You have to come in front of the lion, not in a kind of a cage or something like that. So no one should try it. Or the crocodile, when you see when his forehead, the forehead of the animal, when it touches your forehead, then only you will get some grasp that how his forehead head is active. Okay, so the frontal brain activity, if someone is trying to catch also little bit, then he can proceed in kind of in some advancement as far as design of the frontal brain is concerned. He can replicate that in electronic circuit also. Okay, so the way front brain works, what is the kind of, no crocodile or no lion gets any brain tumor. They don't get any disease as long as human is not kind of interfering in their life. Then they will live for whatever the lifespan God has given to them, or another line, do not kill them. Okay, same as crocodile. So crocodile in Nile river, crocodile, they, I believe they keep fasting for 4 months or 6 months. When there is no water, then they sit outside and they do not eat for 6 months. or 4 months, something like that. So this is only possible when your front brain is active. So front brain, the importance of the front brain is it controls the full brain. That's why if people get brain cancer or whatever, it is not treatable. Means if it happens, then it happens, because the front brain, if someone gets cancer here in some part of the body, then the answer is that brain portion should be powerful. But if someone gets cancer in the brain portion, then front portion comes into the picture that controls the full brain. But it is not treatable, people die because front print portion do not have any energy. What is from my side is that if someone watches whatever is mentioned in the Gita, whatever Krishna talks, that where I am. So where I am, then like in human, I am the king. This is what he says. And in the ability, I am the samarth. Samarth means the kind of ability only, high power, ability to do something. There are many things he talks. So in that, like in dhvani, in sound, I am om. I am om. Om, people say om. So like this. So this is my philosophy. I don't know. It is my philosophy that many things that we cannot understand, but lion and crocodile, if we watch in front, not in television or camera, if we watch in front, then we can try to gather some information as how the front brain works, because they don't catch any disease as long as human is not interfering in their life. They will go for many years. So that is the catch. But if someone get glimpse of front brain activity, one per part million, okay, ppm per part million, then also he can do lot of things.